Just diligent hard work and discipline. Discipline was the main factor in Cuss's whole barometer in fighting, because he believed with discipline is his pretty much definition of discipline is doing what you hate to do and do it like you love it.
Training regimes to become champion combat athletes differ from fighter to fighter, but some take things to the extreme. Some, like Iron Mike Tyson, two-time heavyweight boxing champion of the world and the baddest man on the planet. Check this out. Tyson's daily routine started at 4 a.m. with stretching, 10 box jumps, 10 sprints, and a 3-mile jog and a walk before going back to bed. He'd wake up at 10 for an oatmeal breakfast before doing 10 rounds of sparring, all before a lunch of steak and pasta or chicken and rice. You might have noticed that Tyson trained his legs a lot for two main reasons. Being a shorter heavyweight, he wanted to avoid big punches. That meant footwork, speed, and the ability to squat round after round. The second reason is that he could generate more power with stronger legs. And everyone knew his power, so it obviously worked. But it was his training after lunch where things got crazy. At 3 p.m., he'd warm up with skipping, shadow boxing, and speedball before hitting mitts, bags, and bodies, all of which he'd follow up with 60 minutes on the exercise bike before finishing at 5 p.m. While he rarely needed to go 12 rounds, Tyson knew that endurance was absolutely necessary. But 2 hours of straight cardio wasn't enough for this champion. 2 hours of calisthenics was next. At 5 p.m., he'd do 10 quick circuits. That's 10, with each circuit consisting of 200 sit-ups, 25 to 40 dips, 50 press-ups, another 25 to 40 dips, and 50 30-kilogram barbell shrugs, before finishing up with 10 minutes of neck work on the floor. If you weren't counting, that's 2,000 sit-ups, 500 to 800 dips, 500 press-ups, 500 shrugs with a 30-kilo barbell, and 10 minutes of neck exercises, all in just 2 hours every day. And by now, he'd been pushing himself hard for 4 straight hours. At 7 p.m., he'd have dinner consisting of steak and pasta or chicken and rice again before doing another 30 minutes on the exercise bike because, of course. Then it was TV, study, and bed for the champ. And what was he studying? I'm a student of war, he said. I know all the warriors, from Charlemagne to Achilles, and then Alexander and Napoleon. I know them all. I read about them all. I studied them all. I know the art of fighting. I know the art of war. That's all I ever studied.
Thanks for watching. And remember, if you want more fight sports in your life, just hit the subscribe button.